Hello, Earth Angels. Welcome to Expansion for Love. My name is Lourdes. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we have a read for our sweet Lightworkers, our Starseeds, those who want to give a love and light to the world. Thank you for being here today. I am going to start off with this beautiful deck that I love so much, and I'm trying to get myself a little out of the sun. As I go here, what is it, Spirit, that you would have us know for this week? What is it that you would have us know for today, or for, oh, here we go, or for this week? 42, the blood dance. I'm going to let you look at that for a moment as I look for this. It says, the heart craves life and the blood responds. In relationship to each other, life happens, the desire and the action, the movement of cycles, drawing in and letting go, rushing to the center and pushing far away to the extremities. It is the cycle of relationship dancing between self and other, into oneness and into individuality. So it is with human beings in relationship with each other and with human beings and the divine essence. Sometimes the heart of God feels so close. It's as though our own inner passion is fairy blood rushing up. It is as though our own inner passion is the very blood rushing through it. Then we journey far, bringing our nourishment to where it is needed, to those who are cold and lonely, to the farthest reaches of our own dark self, that we may, if very brave, dare to love completely. And this is the blood dance, the dance that is within us. Isn't that incredible? Not to be afraid, right, of like ourselves and what it is we have to look inward to, right? And kind of like take that time where we meditate and we connect with the divine, that divinity within ourselves, right? That divinity that runs and rushes through our blood. That is just very encouraging and like fulfilling to know that we have so much within us that's strong, so much within us that, oh, there we go. And I'm asking Spirit for a card here, that what would feed our heart this time, and we got Temperance in the reverse. And Temperance is a balance of masculinity and femininity, and it's more than that. Temperance is number 14, but in the reverse, here Spirit's telling us that to feed our heart at this time would be to come into harmony, with ourselves, which is so interesting because this message keeps coming through. But you can see, I'll put it in the upright here. Temperance has both the sun and the moon. Temperance has the wings. Temperance has this wonderful balance, right? Of like understanding what it is within ourselves. That temperance, that balance. So yeah, that is at this time what would feed our hearts, to improve that balance, because we're in the reverse. If you're hearing this message, there's definitely a reason you were drawn here. And so there are definitely some messages that resonate with you now, right? And others that you've already walked through. So please take what resonates and leave what does not. But if this is a time where you recognize that balance needs to be, then please do that self-reflection that's needed. And take that time for yourself to just sit with yourself, sit with a time to meditate or a time to pray and write in a journal, or ask Spirit to give you some messages that you need to hear especially for yourself. Of course, I can deliver messages for you, but there is something so powerful when the messages come directly to you. Maybe you have an oracle deck you can use, and you can sit there and do exactly what I'm doing for us, for yourself. And of course, can't make this up, right? Meditation. That is the card that comes through here. Meditation. So, a beautiful thing to practice now, like I said. Sit there, let some words flow to you and write them down in a journal. Or just sit there and receive them, receive that message. Just take those breaths you need to get into that space, because this is how we connect to that spirit, to divine, right? It's our third eye. It's that pituitary gland, right? That sits there and that needs that connection. And a way that we can do that is to eat healthily, right? Like it feeds us and helps our cells have that nourishment that we need, so there's no calcification going anywhere on in the body, and that it could be free and lit and ready to go and receive the messages that come through meditation. Yeah, so make sure that you're spending some time in reflection and with yourself to balance ourselves out, right? We want this beautiful balance. We don't want to be like this. We want to be in the upright with our wings spread out, earth angels. Oh, and ready to go. Here we go. Oh, beautiful. Such an easy time to feel like this, but this is not how we need to feel. There's more to that lesson than loneliness, right? Loneliness. When you stop fearing your aloneness, you stop settling for less than you deserve. May I embrace and love my solitude. And that's when kindred spirits can finally come in, right? It's taking that time to spend alone. This word lonely is such a strong word to me, but being alone, right, is more balanced because you feel like you are alone within yourself, but being lonely is not having anyone, right? And if you do feel that way, it's okay. Spirit's letting you know that as long as you get into that presence of yourself, get balanced in with yourself, then you won't feel that lonely. You'll feel the camaraderie that's coming in. You'll find those kindred spirits. They will come to you. They will come to you. You will not feel lonely. The card right underneath that is love. Of course, loneliness always brings in later that love. We may feel that way, but love is always there in the loneliness, in that feeling of connecting with ourselves. It's good to be alone, isn't it? It's good to be alone. Never fear it. And if you do, it's okay. It's just a time to learn. Oh, this is beautiful. Awakening. Energetic upgrades. A new way of being. Integration. So, Spirit's telling us here that it is definitely time. This is a time right now. Here this week, this day, you are being awakened. I'm sure that you already know this is happening to you. If you've come to this read, you know that you are being awakened. Things are happening in your life that are making you aware, right? You're seeing those synchronicities in your life. You're seeing those numbers in your life. Those 111s, 222s, 444, right? Those repeating numbers. Never be afraid to Google that and look it up and see what it is that Spirit's telling you. What is the universe telling you at this time? What is it awakening you to? But now is a beautiful time of awakening for us. Sweet collective. And I was going to get a message for self-love. I love to go to the Romance Angel deck and do this. It seems so different because often we have messages from here that are often from another, right? From a lover. But there are times that messages are for us. What does the collective need to know? And the message that came through is free yourself. Free yourself. Is it again, reminding us that like it's time to free ourselves from what we fear, from what we feel imbalanced. So free ourselves so that we can be balanced. What is it? What is it that you need to continue to meditate on so that you can go through that loneliness process and bring in that love, right? That love that's coming in for you. Because that love is something you continue to get to share outward, right? You get to share it out with the collective, with humanity, with those around you. In a small way some days, and at other times, it may be in a larger way, right? At a larger capacity. It just depends on what it is that you're working on that week, right? But I hope that these messages came through and that you were encouraged by them. And thank you so much for being here, because I love doing this. I love reading for you. And please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that are coming out, because we've got some fun stuff coming up the pipeline, so check it out. And know that you can make a comment, let me know if any of this resonated with you. And also we have some fun reviews coming out, so check that out. Thanks for being here. You take care, and we'll see you next time, okay? Bye.